So AE, you're asking if you N was A and I. So I'm not sure if you're A and the other person is I, or is that, or if A being, or is A the other person and I you. Okay, I'll just say you and the other person. Will you and the other person end up together? So what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and pull up 3 cards, and we'll take it from there, and maybe a 4th. Now, one thing I want you to be aware of is that, tarot cards, although I see some incredible things, you are in complete control of your destiny, of your future at all times. This is a snapshot in time based on what's going on this exact second. And what I prefer you think about it with the tarot cards is for you to take whatever insights you see from here, because at the end, you're not here to clarify questions, to give me your input, because that will make a full reading. But take what applies for you and move on from there. Okay, so will you and the other person up together? You are represented by 5 of Cups, the other person. 5 of Wands, and the outcome relationship is a 10 of Cups. So, well, you guys end up together. You're being represented by the 5 of Cups, and 5 is usually about conflicts, and Cups is about emotion. And there's some definitely strong emotions on your part right now. And I believe that you're some type of mourning or sacrifice. Failure, I'm not sure, but you're focusing on this right here, what happened before, but you're not focusing on what's behind you and the good things, which I feel is kind of related to this other person right here. There's good things coming from the other side, and you're not looking at that. Now, this other person is being represented also by a 5. So there's definitely conflict between you and this other person. Both of you guys are in conflict. And so I'm not sure if you guys have some type of breakup or if you're currently in disagreement. But this 5 of Wands is about disagreements and trying to work out compromises. So this is a madhouse in this person's view. It's a madhouse going on. So you guys are out of sync at this point. I mean, that is very obvious. But based on one card, if I was gonna say, are you guys gonna end up together? This is actually one of the best cards there is, but I'm confused as to how you gotta go from here to here. But this is a good sign, because simply the question was, are you gonna end up together? And the 10 is about completion. Cups is about emotion. And so this is like almost like a blissful, happily ever after relationship with 2 kids dancing. So, I mean, they're good outlook on that, but you know what? There's a lot of work to do between here and there. What I'm gonna do is pull out 1 extra card. And this is what I want you to focus on the next couple of weeks to develop yourself. All right. And this is a reverse 7 of Cups. 7 is about assessment, but in the reverse is about a lack of a clear focus. And this kind of makes sense with this, because you're right now, while this will be a lot of opportunities and possibilities here, you're being paralyzed by too many options. So focus on narrowing down your options. That is my advice to you. Narrow down your options. Focus on what's behind you as opposed to what's you're mourning in front of you. And maybe we could get to that, but there's some work to be done.